Joe Pietaro here with your MuscleSport Minute for today. This episode is brought to you once again by Iron Mag Labs, title sponsor of the Greg and Joe TV show on this very same MuscleSport TV network. Here's their Super Andro RX4. This is your alpha male euphoria, libido increaser. He's talking my fucking language, Rob. Make sure you check them out, ironmaglabs.com, and purchase it as soon as you can before your wife hops in the fucking sack with somebody else. Thinking back to the good old days. Guys my age, I'm in my late 40s, and into bodybuilding back then, you had to wait until the magazine that covered the Olympia came out before you knew the results. I mean, there was no internet. I'm talking back in the early 80s and mid 80s and stuff like that when I first started getting into this. I probably got into it earlier than that, watched Pumping Iron on TV in the late 70s, but following it as a sport, as far as the Olympia and shit like that, early to mid 80s, 15, 16, 82, 83. So then Muscle and Fitness was really the main magazine. I mean, Flex, came along after that. Muscle and Fitness kind of was a real bodybuilding magazine then, and Flex too, obviously. That was their sister publication. There was some other Muscle Training Illustrated, Iron Man, but for the most part, Muscle and Fitness was the one that my friends and I used to read and follow the shows in there. And the Olympia sometimes would be almost 2 to 3 months after the show before you actually saw the results. And you may have heard that so-and-so won, but you didn't know all the placings all the way down the line, who finished 15th and stuff like that. So we used to get the Muscle and Fitness and read the Olympia coverage in it. I mean, other than that, they didn't cover the Olympia on fucking sports phone, 976-1313. I know you fucking old guys like me remember that. That was great. You would call sports phone to find out who won the game, the late game, if it wasn't on TV, or if you were following a team that wasn't your hometown team, you couldn't watch them on television. But there was no coverage in the newspaper or anything like that for the IFBB bodybuilding. Of course, it was an obscure cult, thing. So you had to wait for Muscle and Fitness to come out, and you would wait. I'm in the publishing industry now. You're always a couple of months ahead. And it was a monthly, so they had to bang that shit out early. So it took them a while to lay magazines out. And, even back then, it was probably even slower than it is now. But just it's funny to think about how you could watch a live stream on your computer or your phone now of the Olympia all around the fucking world. You could be in Australia, and you could watch what's going on in Vegas. And back then, the Olympia used to be all over the place. It was in England and Finland, Italy, at the Madison Square Garden in New York. It wasn't always at, in Vegas. So it could be anywhere in the fucking world, and you'd have to fucking wait. It didn't matter if it was in your own backyard, basically. Unless you had a ticket for the show, you didn't know who won that show for a couple of months. So I look back at that and I laugh. It's kind of funny when you think about how technology has changed everything, including the bodybuilding industry as far as coverage and knowing who won shows and shit like that. But I had to think about that and laugh. Where now you feel, oh well, who cares about Olympia coverage in a magazine, because you can watch it or you can follow it online and people live stream it and from their phones even now. So. We used to have to wait to read Muscle and Fitness 3 fucking months after the show to see that Lee Haney won again, when he started winning in 84. So, a little nostalgia for you. Hey, MuscleSportMag.com/subscribe, $32 a year, free shipping in the United States. See you next time.